Hello, welcome to another racket review. I'm Tennisrally, and today I will be reviewing the Dunlop FX 500. So this new frame from Dunlop, it's a completely new racket. It's not an update, it's a new series from Dunlop. It's the third of their big categories of rackets. The first line was the CX line, which stands for control, and the second line was the SX, which stands for spin. And this FX stands for force, meaning power in this case. And all these different types of rackets is made for different type of players and play styles. All the Dunlop lines are comparable to what Babolat offers with their pure arrow, pure strike and pure drive. This FX being the copy of the pure drive. I tested both the FX 500 and the pure drive side by side, and I can tell they play very similar. They even have the exact same specs in stock form. But of course the feel is different, but the playability is still the same. You can see the racket specs on the screen. It has a 100 square inch head size, standard 27 inches length. The weight unstrung is 300 grams. Balance points 320 millimeters or 7 points headlight. The swing weight is 314, string pattern 16 by 19, and the beam width goes from 26 to 23 millimeters, just like the pure drive, and it has a stiffness of 71 RA. So the technologies used in this frame is their standard sonic core. It's a material used and placed in the 10 and 2 o'clock to reduce vibrations. Then we have the Flex Touch resin, which is used in the shaft to soften up the impact. And lastly we have the Power Boost groove, which essentially is a grommet system that increases the power level. It's similar to Babolat's FSI tech. This racket really benefits from its open 16 by 19 string pattern to generate even more power and spin than you can imagine. I felt when hitting the ball, just like I do with any of these kind of frames, that the ball could just fly along whenever it wanted because of the amount of power. I couldn't really control it when it happened, so that was a really uncomfortable feeling for me. But I am a fan of Dunlop rackets, having used the CX line and also reviewed the SX, so I enjoy the feeling of the racket. This racket is a bit stiffer than the others with a RA of 71, but I actually didn't have any trouble with pain, which I could feel some when I hit with the pure drive. So this is a overall fun racket, and it's mainly made for players needing some extra pace and power with shorter swings. This type of racket doesn't really suit me because I can already create all that power by myself with my longer and faster strokes. So this powerful racket isn't made for a more advanced player with longer strokes. It's made for either a kid or someone who uses much shorter swings and not as powerful. I can see a lot of people enjoying this since the pure drive line is extremely popular, and this is basically a copy, but it's from Dunlop. It's really easy to use. The racket does the work for you. You don't have to put much work and effort into every shot. I had no troubles defending, attacking, hitting volleys or anything. The only issue for me was that it was a tad too powerful, but that's the whole idea of this frame. So in conclusion, easy power, easy depth, pop and spin. You can read my Pure Drive or my Wilson Ultra review, which are comparable to these rackets. It's the same category, but from other brands. And you can find out more about these kinds of rackets. That's all for this racket review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to read the full review, visit tennisrally.net. And please subscribe to the channel if you find these videos helping. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, Tennisrally. I hope you have a great day. Bye.